MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's the second game of this ALCS between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the New York Yankees. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, an important ball game coming up here in Game 2.
Yeah, it was a good start for these guys at home. They did what they needed to do in the opening game, and this crowd really showed up and made a difference as well. Should be an electric atmosphere again, so we'll see if the guys on the field can feed off it and take a commanding lead in this series.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Orlando Hernandez will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, we're going to see a guy that is your basic four-pitch mix guy. Fastball, curve, slider, and change. Nothing overpowering. A good four-pitch mix, and he's a guy that needs to use all of his pitches to be effective.
And stepping in, David Fletcher. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
The second baseman, David.
And now the first pitch. This pitch is popped up. A leap, and what a catch! And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Dero, what you got on this lineup tonight?
Matty, the key in this one for this lineup is they got to stay staunch in the middle of the plate. They can't start swinging at everything, or this guy will abuse them. He'll start flipping up the rosin bag. They have to sit over those 17 inches and hold to that.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. 1-1 now to Iglesias. Weather probably not much of a factor for Game 2. 57 degrees here at the outset. And that's going to be high 2-2 now.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Range in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down.
Batting third, the center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Raines is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Angels go down 1-2-3. And now the Yankees will see what they can do. No score. Shohei Ohtani is on the mound for Game 2. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
So now into the box is Derek Jeter. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Derek Jeter.
The pitch. And they start him out away with a cold strike. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2. Splitter, 2-2. So a full count now.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Now the payoff pitch home. Count still full, 3-2.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Another payoff pitch. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
In now, Bernie Williams, as he'll take a look at ball one. Jeter gets his lead at first, nobody out. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. From the stretch. 2-1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Swung on in the dirt, and that's a strikeout.
That was aggressive pitching in that at-bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the fifth and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
He's set. Here it comes as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one.
With that base-running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
Runners on first with one down. That's wide, 2-0.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Crowd on the run. He gets there, and that's the second out. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, I'll keep an eye on the leadoff guy and see what he can do in this one. We all know he's just a great baseball player. He's one of the elite players in the game, and it's always a privilege to see him do his thing. Hopefully, he does just that in this one.
Cecil Fielder is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Hey, guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, If you don't get the head.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. The Yanks leave one, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Set for the start of the inning, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Anthony Rendon.
Anthony Rendon.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And this is hit hard to the right side, but that'll land foul, strike one. The windup and the 0-1.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
And another foul ball. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Classic slider, down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Jared Walsh is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Into the windup and the pitch. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are two down. And with two away, let's check in with our up-to-the-minute playoff bracket. And you can see our series at 1-0 as things are starting to heat up here as we get later into October. Hit in the air down the right field line. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Swing and a liner. But right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. Angels are gone in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring forth the rookie outfielder, Jose Canseco.
Jose Canseco.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball one. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Fowler on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Batting sixth.
Time for a look at the Angels on defense. And we have to focus on one of the best players in all of our sport, Mike Trout, center fielder. Just as fun to watch him play defense as it is to watch him hit. This guy gets after it with his hair on fire. It's like watching a middle linebacker play center field.
Down the left field line and deep. Bottom of the second here with no score. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Ohtani is known to have exceptional stuff. His strikeout numbers are eye-popping, but at times he does get himself in hot water with the base on balls.
Matty D, the stuff has never been a question with this guy. It's been about containing the stuff and having command of the strike zone. He has really good strikeout pitches. The problem is he'll get ball one, he'll get ball two, and he sometimes isn't really in attack mode, and that leads him to walking a lot of batters.
The next batter is Alfonso Soriano. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. Raines stands at first with one out. Now a throw over. Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly. again, a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. The throw is low, and he can't make the pick. Luckily, however, the first baseman will get his glove on it. A 1-0 delivery. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike one.
Good speed at first and good speed with the guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Throw over to the bag. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, can't get on first base if you strike out.
A pitch out, the throw, and they'll nail him at second on a brilliant call to pitch out, and the inning is over. Another look at the throwdown that results in a third out on the bases. Back with more postseason baseball in Game 2 after this. Here's Dexter Fowler now. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
A cold strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Here's the 0-2. And that's a setup pitch right there, 1-2.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You've got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. 1 away here to begin the third. Next will be the designated hitter, Brandon Marsh. First pitch on the way.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Hit on the ground out to short, reined in. And there's out number 2. Base is empty, 2 away, and the catcher Max Stassi will be the next to bat. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. Third inning, no score to this point. Popped him up. Bonds waits on it. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. Angels go down 1-2-3. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Now to bat, Jorge Posada. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
The catcher, Jorge Posada.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1. Posada, a native of Puerto Rico. This is his 18th season in the big leagues, so he's had quite an incredible career.
Yeah, he has, Matty, an incredible career, and he's getting into parts unknown as far as seasons played in the 18 years in the big leagues. You'd be hard-pressed to find just your average generic player. When you start hanging around for that long, you're talking the likes of Mickey Mantle, Andy Pettitte, Mike Schmidt, guys along that lines that have stayed in the game 18 years and produced.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Jorge Posada sent packing to begin the bottom of the third. Now here's the first offering. Wade Boggs stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
The Windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now that's popped up. Rendon has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Derek.
So the next to bat will be Derek Jeter. He collected a base hit his first time up. Now here's the pitch. A ball and no strikes.
You have to be careful. You can't sleep on the bunt right here, even with 2 outs. They're playing him back, but this guy can handle the bat.
Here comes the 1-0. Chased a bad one there. 1-1.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
Hit hard down the left field line. But a foul ball. 1-2 now. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Here it comes. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo shot here to left as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, I can remember when leadoff hitters were these little speedy guys who would try to leg out little numbers or draw walks. Well, that time has passed, and guys like this, with pop at the plate, can sometimes go deep as well as anybody in the lineup.
Now batting, center fielder.
Into the box, Bernie Williams, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he lays off for ball 1. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now here's a bouncing ball headed for Iglesias at short. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Yankees are off and running early thanks to the solo home run. We played 3 full. It's now 1-0 New York. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, David Fletcher. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
1-0 pitch is a slider, swung on and missed. 1-1. 2 balls and a strike to the Angels leadoff hitter. 3-1.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4. Next to hit, Jose Iglesias flew out in his only at-bat so far. In there, 0-1. Fletcher on at first, nobody out. Back up, oh no, that got him. Throw gets him, so they are able to get an out on an unusual play. And hopefully the pitcher's okay. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Hit to short. He's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The third baseman, number 6.
And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon, trying here to plate the tying run from second. Fastball in there for a called strike. On the ground to the right side. Scooped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Yankees 1 and the Angels nothing. Bottom of the inning now, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Tino Martinez.
The first baseman, Tino Martinez.
And the pitch.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
The 1-0. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Trout looks up. Gone! So a solo shot here to left center field, and this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
Now back, the designated hitter.
At the plate, Cecil Fielder. Fouled off. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. This is lifted into the air out towards center field. Trout giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The left fielder, number 33, Jose Canseco.
Next to stand in is Jose Canseco. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First delivery to him as he can't catch up on a fastball to letters, and it's strike 1.
Yeah, Matty, you're seeing a lot of late swings on the fastball tonight because this guy has had everything working. He has them in the proverbial rocking chair.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The right fielder, number 31, Tim Raines.
Next, it'll be Tim Raines, singled in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Bat explodes as this is popped up, and no one will get this one.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Boy, in a perfect spot for the splitter there. It's 0-2.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. We played 4. It's now 2-0 New York. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Jared Walsh.
First pitch on the way. Jared Walsh will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. That's wide, 2-0.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
3-0 now.
Not the way you'd like to start this 5th inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
Had the green light, 3-1. Fouled away.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And he fouls this one off. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. 1 away. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And whoa, you see the big number. How about 99 for a top speed? Not too many guys around the league can match that. Here's the first pitch to him. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. A 2-0 count to the Angels left fielder.
2-0.
Ball to strike on the inside part of the plate. 2-1.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
And Upton lays off again, and he's in control of the count. It's 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Angels still looking for hit number 1 in the ballgame. And Upton will reach as he looks at ball 4. Stepping in next, Dexter Fowler. He flew out in his last AB. Hit hard toward the right side. This one's down. It's the first hit for the Angels, and it's going to be extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Hey, this team has been shut down offensively up until this point, Dan. But right here, team's first hit of the game in the 5th inning. Let's see if it sparks some offense.
You know, this will be interesting, D-Row, to see if they can crack this guy's code. A lot of times, once you get that first hit, several begin to fall after that one. So it'll be interesting to see if this guy can put the screws on this one and tighten things up and not allow any more base hits.
Catch made here in medium deep right center, and the runner's breaking from third. So a sac fly here in his first major league at-bat. Not the flashiest way to start a career, but you have to respect the guy who goes out there and puts the team ahead of himself.
Not the flashiest, Matty? That's an 0 for 0 with a steak right there. I'll take that any day of the week, any at-bat I've ever had in the big leagues, let alone my first one.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
Fouled off. A pause. And the 0-2. Hot shot down the line. And he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. He'll get it into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. Last half of the 5th coming up, and we are tied 2-2. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Standing in now, Alfonso Soriano. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Struck out in his first at-bat. Up top, it's 2-0.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Not a good-looking 3-0 hack there. He misses it for strike 1.
Hey, newsflash, think he was guessing, boys? Because that was an ugly swing right there.
And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now, 3-2.
Hey, excellent job to get yourself back in this count after throwing 3 consecutive balls. You got a chance to get an out right here.
And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with
Now
that. I mean,
batting,
it's
catcher,
better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
So stepping in is Jorge Posada. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a move over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. From the stretch. Line drive to left. In there, a base hit.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice swing.
Here's the Hall of Famer Wade Boggs, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Here's the 0-1, and that one got a piece of him.
Well, no one really likes getting plunked by a pitch, but as long as it doesn't do too much damage, most guys will take it any day. A free pass can be a big deal if the guys behind you can make it hurt for the pitcher.
Stepping in once again is Derek Jeter. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Got to believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Soriano on third. Posada at second. Boggs at first with no outs. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
And a swing and a miss on a huge first out there as he sets him down swinging with the bases loaded.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Bernie Williams is in for the third time as he looks at a ball high. It's 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0.
In these situations, I used to tell myself all the time, just get the runner in from third. It seemed to take the pressure off a little bit.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
That misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
And it's times like these that a pitcher feels awfully lonely. I can see why he didn't want to be too aggressive. Last thing he wants to do is give up a grand slam to a dangerous hitter, but walking in a run is painful too. And here he is again, still with the bases loaded.
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Jaime Barria is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only one man out. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Tino Martinez stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Iglesias is there. The second for 1. On to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. Yankees forced to settle for 1. 5 innings complete. It's the Yankees 3 and the Angels 2. Into the box, David Fletcher. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on, start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Jose Iglesias is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing at that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Bullet back up the middle. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Row. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball.
Wow. And they end the inning with the caught stealing. Angels go quietly there. They trail 3-2. And now here is Cecil Fielder. No career at-bats for him against this particular arm in the past.
Cecil Fielder.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike one. Now a flare out toward right center. Fletcher will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
The left fielder, number 33, Jose Canseco.
Now at the plate is Jose.
Your attention,
Darryl Strawberry steps into the on-deck circle now, looking to start something here with one gone in the inning.
Strawberry.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there. It's strike one. And that misses 1-1. And this is low, ball 2-1.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
The count now at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. The throw into second.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Stepping in now, Tim Raines, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Set and the 1-0 pitch. And a slider stays outside and he falls behind 2-0. Has a look, now the pitch. And it's fouled away.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
The 2-1. Strawberry, the runner at second with one away. Grounded back up the middle. Iglesias is up with it, and the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
And that's what speed does for you. He made the play, but in the back of his mind, he knew he was dealing with the speedster, so he rushed the throw, and he had more time than he thought, too.
Into the box now, Alfonso Soriano. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. Fastball called for strike two.
With one out and runners on the corners, some managers like to hit and run here. It's a little risky, but it can help you stay out of the double play if it's well executed.
Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
Wow, that was a pretty good two-strike slider right there. I think that one fooled him, and the umpire, too.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. Two away. Digging in, the switch hitter, Jorge Posada, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box. Looking to keep this a one-run game, the pitch, as he will look at a first-pitch fastball for ball one. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
3-2's our score here in inning number 6. Here's a look over to first, and the runner back easily. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. The 2-0. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw on to first, and the Yankee threat goes by the boards as the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Darryl Strawberry will stay in the ball game now and take over in left field. Now the first pitch.
Number 18.
This one's flared down the right field line, and that's going to be a base hit. So the possible tying run is aboard here to start the seventh.
You can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there. He brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'll be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
Jared Walsh is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. No hits to this point. Fouled away.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Line drive, that's a base hit into the right center field gap. This will kick up against the wall now. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Well, they've been struggling at the dig.
Now batting, the left fielder, Justin.
Here's Justin Upton now. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. The 0-1.
Well, the Angels have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. And that'll plate the tying run from third as we've got ourselves a brand new ball game now.
Dexter.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI pick.
Now here's the ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. The catch is made. Here comes the go-ahead run for the plate. He's in there at the plate. And they have taken the lead here in game 2.
Now batting.
And now for the Angels, Brandon Marsh notched an RBI on the sac fly in his previous turn at the plate. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
So it's
33.
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike one. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this pitch arsenal, you just got to find a way to...
But we'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. It's the Angels 4 and the Yankees 3. Alex Claudio comes on now, and this move looks to be all about playing the matchup here.
Yeah, and I don't think there's any doubt about that, Matt. They want the lefty-lefty matchup, and that's usually the right move, but we'll just have to see how this plays out.
Alan Trammell will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. Now pitch on the way. Line drive, fair ball down the line.
They need to be aggressive right here from the offensive standpoint. Lead off base hit, bottom of the 7th, you're down 1. This has to be the moment they scratch one across.
And now the first pitch. And he puts it on the ground to second. Fielded cleanly. One there on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. Up next, Bernie Williams. He has no prior history against this pitcher. And this one's nowhere close. He set bounces to the plate for ball 1.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Yanks held in check. They still trail it here 4-3. Alan Trammell is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now. Stepping up is David Fletcher. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Game here. 4-3 our score as we take the opportunity to compare the performances turned in by the 2 starters. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. On the ground to third. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, the 7th fielder, Mike.
Next up is Mike Trout, singled last time up. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 4 runs, 6 hits, 1 error for the Angels so far. Counts even to Trout, 1-1. Swing and a miss. Good sinking action there. 1-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. It's a solo home run here for Mike Trout, and it's now 5-3. I'm sure you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch. In now is Anthony Rendon, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 2 balls and no strikes to Anthony Rendon.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Angels do get 1, however, on the Mike Trout home run. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's now 5-3 in favor of the Angels. Mike Mayers is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 21, Mike Myers.
Here comes Tino Martinez.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Always a tall task trying to rally back in the late innings, but I think this game could still turn quickly. A leadoff runner on base right here could be huge to get something going.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Upton going back to the track, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And the Yankees are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
In now, Cecil Fielder as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Two balls and no strikes.
Non-competitive pitch right there. Runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
Three and 0 now. Darryl Strawberry, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. Martinez leads off second with nobody out. And he loses him on a breaking ball.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
High leverage at bat here, and standing in, it'll be Darryl Strawberry. A knock here could cut the lead to just 1 run. Now the first pitch. As he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half, it's strike 1.
For most people, being down 0-1 would seem like a lot, but this guy is such a good hitter. He doesn't care going deep in the count. He's got runners on base. He has a game plan every time he comes to the plate. Let's see how this one plays out.
A 1-1 home.
A lot of pitches away here, which is pretty much what you're forced to do with lefty batters here at Yankee Stadium. It doesn't take much to hook one out of here to right field with that short porch out there.
Now the 2-1 is looked at for ball 3.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or you just pitch around him?
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Rendon has it to second for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play.
The right fielder, number 31.
Next to dig in, Tim Raines. No career numbers to talk about for this matchup. He's set and the pitch. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. 3 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And that misses. 2-1. This is in the air out to right field. Fowler is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. 1 left for the Yankees. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3.
Leading off for the Angels, the first baseman, Jared Wall.
Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Justin Upton the next to hit, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Bounce to first, reined in, and that's the second out.
Up next for the Angels.
So next to hit is Dexter Fowler. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. So they breeze through this half of the inning. On now to the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Angels 5 and the Yankees 3. Raisel Iglesias is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Raisel Iglesias.
And now in the box, Alfonso Soriano. He's the one to start things off with his guys in danger of seeing this series leveled at a game apiece, barring a 9th-inning rally. And now the first pitch. Alfonso Soriano is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
1-2. High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Stassi goes to get it. He'll throw down to first, 1 away.
Now that the catcher.
Next up. Don Mattingly will come on as a pinch hitter to try and make an impact with 1 away. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Hit softly down the line at first. But a foul ball, 1-1. Mattingly is just shy of 6 feet at 5'11", a left-handed batter and thrower. He's a 15-year Major League vet, so it's been quite the career for him.
Yeah, Matty, to play 14 years in the big leagues, without question, I can't tell you what this guy's seen. Add in the minor league stops, he's seen every corner of this nation right here. He's been on buses, he's been on charter planes, he's seen every part of what baseball has to offer.
3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
Now, this is a perfect example of why this manager feels so confident going to this beast in the 9th right here. He is throwing absolute thunder right here, pumped up, and looks the part.
The third baseman.
Now into the box, Alan Trammell, 1 for 1 with a single so far. Here's the first pitch. That's popped up. Fletcher ranging into the outfield. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The batter, number 2.
Striding in is Derek Jeter. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Change up, a little bit inside, 1-0. And this one's in the dirt. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. He brings it in, and the Angels have gotten the all-important road victory here in Game 2. They even up the series before heading home as this one is over.
Hey, this was a pretty tightly played game. Got a little bit of everything in this one. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching, and defense in certain spots. This one was a fun one to watch.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. And this evening's contest comes to a close, 5-3 the final. Los Angeles have evened up this series at 1 game apiece. Jaime Barria gets the W on the mound. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Our final line